Representative, with all of the modern technology, if I hand my phone over to a law enforcement officer, is there any penalty if someone were to access the data on my phone? I mean, we have devices, law enforcement has devices, obviously, that could clone my phone once they got their hand on it. I know your bill says this, but is there a penalty for that? What is my protection from someone, a rogue police officer, wanting to download my photos, accessing my phone? What's my protection?
It will be the same protections that are currently existing in the law if an officer somehow got your phone and did not have a search warrant. So that wouldn't change in this space.
And what's the safeguard for me or someone sharing my virtual driver's license or ID card with someone else? In other words, somebody gets their hands on my phone, or an ID card holder wants to share his or her ID with an underage person so they can access alcohol. How are we going to prevent that?
Listen, I think the technology, well, I know the technology exists, and so much like if you use the Apple Wallet function on your phone or any of those things, right, the parameters that are in place there will also be parameters that will be here in this version of what we're doing. But once again, Representative, I want to just remind folks that this is not taking away the ability to have a physical driver's license. I personally choose to have certain credit cards physically, other ones I have on my mobile device. So this will just give us the ability to do that. There are a number of states around the country, including Louisiana and Iowa, who are doing this and who have done this and figured out a way to do it to keep folks safe. I think, as Illinois continues to move forward and embraces technological advances, this is the right step for us.
Okay, I mean, I'm just concerned about the privacy and also the security. If someone wanted to take my ID, if I wanted to share my ID with another person, can they superimpose their photo onto my ID? I mean, how secure is this process?
It's actually easier to do that with just a physical ID. In the current system we have, superimposing an image on an app or through a mobile device is actually a really tough thing to do. I won't say it's impossible, but it's much easier to do that right now in the current status quo.
Okay, I guess I'm more worried about protecting, my identity with my driver's license or anyone else. I guess I'd like to see the technology of this before we go forward. Have you seen this demonstrated somewhere?
I have. I've seen it demonstrated in a number of states, including ones that I used to live in. I understand the reticence and the questions about the technology. This current bill, all it does is create enabling language to allow us to start moving forward in that space. But once again, it is easier today for somebody to pickpocket you and take your license and take your ID and your identification than it is in this system that we're trying to create.
Okay. Thank you very much.